My name is Vastano. I'm 18 years old. I go to the Cumberland County Technical Education Center, and I'm from Vineland, New Jersey. My community activities are things like the Challenger League. I also really like representing my school, so I speak at a lot of our events, and I do a lot of different things like tutoring and a lot of going to middle schools and sharing what my school's about, since we're a vocational school. And I also like to do a lot of different things with baseball, specifically the Challenger League, because I have a lot of friends who have kids or siblings who are in the Challenger League, so it's kind of personal for me. I do a lot of different clubs for my school activities. I'm a tech ambassador, and I have our polo on. I speak at a lot of our events. I'm the National Honor Society president, and I'm our student council president. I'm our senior editor for our newspaper club, and I also do Club Active. I do a lot of fitness stuff with a lot of people in my school, and I'm also a tutor. So I do like to touch a lot of different grades because I have friends all across grade levels. So it is a lot of fun to be in different clubs. My plan after high school is to go to Thomas Jefferson University for a 5-year architecture program. And I would like to try and see if I can become a young leader there, which means that I'll end up going to the workforce in my 3rd year, and I'd be able to come back to my hometown and tell people about my college, just because I seem to really be interested in my field, so I would like to share my experiences. The end goal is to be a licensed architect, so I'll be able to come back home and build houses for people, because a lot of the real estate companies kind of very high right now. So I'd like to come back home and build affordable homes for people and see if I can teach people that there's not always a direct route for people just to go to college. There's different routes you can take. I think it's important that young people become leaders in the community, because a lot of people just like to blend in and not stick out, but what a real leader is someone who stick out and motivate other people to become leaders as well, just so people don't end up blending in and we have people who are able to fix our hometowns. That was the process for coordinating the preschool rating was very lengthy, because that was in the beginning of when COVID-19 started to become a prominent issue. So we had to coordinate with our Board of Education along with the principal and our superintendent, so we would have permission to be able to go. And we had to be quick and efficient because we had to be back at school by a certain time. So when we walked in, we had to be by the minute on time, and we had very good students, and a lot of people really worked well with us, so we were able to get in and out in a very fun and cooperative manner, and the kids loved it, and they asked us to come back next year. Some of the challenges I experienced while coordinating the preschool rating was, of course, the new guidelines that were coming up, as well as time, because for preschools they have a very small gap of free time, especially because of the COVID-19 rules that were coming about. So we had to be in and out in a very small window of time. There was a lot of classrooms, and we didn't have that many kids, but we still managed to get it done. In coordinating the preschool reading, it kind of taught me that there's a lot of different layers to leading a certain event or a certain cause, and how there's more things that meet the eye. You'd think that people would simply cooperate with you, but sometimes there's obstacles in the way, and that's where you have to work with the other people on your team and see if you can get past it the best way possible. So my goal for building a learning and living center in Vineland was that growing up I played East Vineland baseball, and I had a lot of friends who had troubled homes, or their parents were not making enough to sustain the same kind of lifestyle that I was living, and I could tell that they were very good-hearted people. So my goal is to go back to Center City, Vineland, and give them a place where they can have both like a living community and also a place to learn in a safe manner, so whenever their parents are working, they're not just home alone, they have a place where they can go and learn and better themselves. I get inspired to be a leader because growing up I was always appointed to be one, and I slowly like to step into the role voluntarily, because I just enjoy coordinating people whenever they're struggling to be coordinated, because there's a lot of smart people, they just need a direction, and I like to be that direction for a lot of people.